Testing 1, 2, 3. Seems like my mic decided to cut out there for a moment. I had to reset it. There we go. Okay, now it's working. Finally, the audio started coming through. Greetings, one and all. Hope you are having a wonderful Friday. And hopefully you will have a peaceful weekend. I know it has been quite the... well, for me, it's been quite an interesting last few days. And it's nothing bad, but it is interesting all the same. Things that I'm going to have to think about for a while. And we have a couple of things that could cause some delays in the near future for some of the projects. I'm going to try and make the projects the #1 priority as normal, because in the end, I do believe that the projects are the future for this channel, and in particular, Castercraft. But the projects are where it's really at. Greetings there, Veluxi. How are you doing this evening? Welcome to the Discord. I hope you enjoy our civil community. It is a place that, as I believe I've mentioned before, got started back when I was in a couple of Discords that went very badly for a great many people. And it was my way of trying to help to solve some of the problems that I was seeing in other Discords. And so it is a place where we're a small group, but it is a meaningful group, we'll put it that way. Yes, you do have the ability to join. I'm going to be posting a link to my account into the game area. I was going to make a document for that, but then I realized I wanted to put it onto a area where people can find it a little bit easier. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow, try and figure out where to best place it. I think it might be best on the website, but then again, an AI can scrape the website. So if it is there, then it has to be in a secret area where a scraper can't get to it. You know, I realized I've been playing this game now for 3 years. 3 years. I've gotten decent at it. I'll never be a pro. I don't play enough for that. But there was a time when I never wanted to play this game. And that was when the game first came out. People were talking about it, people were loving it, and I hated it. But now, here I am in the 3rd year of getting to try it and get used to it, and to, in many ways, master it. No, I'll never be a true master. I'm too old for that. My reflexes are not quite as good as someone who's far younger. But I've become more cunning in this game than I was in my 1st year. And, of course, I have relied primarily on all of the gimmick stuff to try and help me get around my lack of skill. Set my user on the Discord. Ayo, says Scutless. Ayo to you, Scutless. How are you doing? What do you call someone who's really good at being lazy? A pro. Procrastinator. Clever one, sir. How's your day been? Bike is not very good for tricks. Dirt bike's far more enjoyable in that sense. Oh, wait a minute. No, it's just shotgun. Not worth it. And what is this? Place that one. So I got a deep thought for you all. One that has been on my mind for a while. In fact, it has been on my mind for, in particular, for the last 3 years. It's the subject of vengeance. You know, we are in a culture that very much likes vengeance, and to our detriment. It is incredibly destructive. There is a time and a place for justice, absolutely. But vengeance? No. Vengeance is an attempt to try and get even, to try and harm with the intent of having payback. Justice wants to try and fix the problem so the problem doesn't happen again. You know, I've met a lot of very vengeful people in my life. A whole lot. And I gotta say, you can tell them a mile away. Now, granted, it's harder when you can't see them face to face. But if you meet someone face to face who is vengeful in spirit, believe me, it becomes very apparent what sort of people they are. So why has this been on my mind? Well, because I met somebody a couple of years back that was vengeful. Justice is what Batman believes in. Yes, indeed. You can jump onto the Discord, call Veloxy. I'm going to be, I want to tell my little story here, so I won't really be doing too much interaction just yet, but you can be able to jump in there. I think you'll have access primarily into the lobby area. I've been trying to update it, and I can drag you on over. Or you can try and get into the main one. I don't know if the setting is correct yet, but anyway. So it came about that this guy that I was chatting with that had a vengeful spirit in him, he let it show a little bit. And I saw it in his eyes. I saw it in the way that he treated others. And it got worse over time. In fact, it got so bad, he lost all his friends. Every last one he lost. His vengeful spirit ruined him. Ooh, sword. So when I was kind of spared a lot of the problems that happened with him. But others were not so lucky. Some people got horribly hurt by him. Some people are still getting hurt by him. And yet, despite having lost all his friends, despite all the problems that he now faces, he doesn't have a desire to want to fix. He doesn't want to try and correct his mistake. He wants to double down, bitter, angry at the world that they would dare try and question him, that they would dare try and doubt him. Well, the reason why he's upset is because he can't take advantage of them anymore. He wasted his opportunities. He was rude, he was hateful, and it showed. It didn't take long for people to kind of catch on, but the damage was permanent. A whole lot of people have lost a great deal because of him. And it reminded me about some other folks I've met in my life. Because vengefulness is kind of a common trait in human beings. And it's a hard one to try and avoid. But it's a very important one to try our best to prevent ourselves from getting trapped into that sort of mentality. Mostly because, well, everybody, you could say, has a right to be vengeful to one another. We all have a grievance. We all have an anger. But how we act on that anger is what separates us from each other. And the guy from a couple years ago, he did not have any sort of ability to restrain himself. I had grievances, as did he. But he took his grievances out on all his friends. Absolutely disgusting and very sad, honestly. I don't know if it was a learned trait from friends or if it was something his parents kind of told him to do to get his way. I don't know. But I do remember very, very much the way that everything fell apart for him. He was bitter. He was angry as people were getting bitter and angry at him. He's like, I don't deserve any of this. Well, problem is that whether or not we deserve something is regardless. How we act on that is everything. Whoa! Hey there. What are you doing in here? Wow, that was surprising. Dang. Huh. Most intriguing. Clever strategy. Too bad I couldn't get out that window, though. Oh, well. Returning to lobby. Okay, let me see here. Where is... Let me change something over here. You can't hear. Let me see here. Oh, I see, I believe this is Velexi, as Skippity, DJ. Let me see what's going on. Maybe this is part of my setting problem. Let me, I'm going to make a temporary change to this because I'm going to have to try and figure this out at a later date. It would be right here, right? Under connect. Sorry, folks, my experience with Discord is still simple compared to what I kind of wished it was. I've gone over tutorials. Discord drives me crazy. I'm used to code, not used to user interfaces. Okay. Default. Until someone. Okay, so if I do this. Oh, wait. Devin. No, that's not it. Send. External. Read history. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what's going on. But let me try this right here. We're going to do a change on the Discord side for just this lobby right now. Where? Add node profile. No, that's not it. Mod view. Huh. Change. Add. Okay. Nope. We're just going to change the settings. All right, we'll figure this part out later. We'll just change the settings for the whole area, and we will call that good. All right, changing it right here. 1, 2, 3. Save. I believe it should work now. Let me now do this over here. Let's see here. Search. How do I do this? Searching for users. FazDJOG. I believe this is it. We're going to put that out there. See what happens. Okay. DJ's now there, and so now he has the ability to join. Let us put right here. There we go. Let me see, why is this not working over here? It's very bizarre. Okay, well, everything seems good on this end. So, give this a shot as is. So I remember a fella that taught me a little bit about how to be peaceful. How to kind of overlook a grievance. And I learned that in kind of a tough way. Because the way I learned it was by somebody being rude and being mean. And I remember learning it because it was a very unique sort of challenge of where I had to learn how to hold my tongue in the presence of the accuser.
Hello?
Greetings, Alexi. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Wait. I'm gonna be so trash because I just started playing on keyboard and mouse.
Keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse is my preferred way to go around.
It's because I'm control playing. Like, I played like a little bit today. It's unplayable to play on both. It's unplayable.
All right, so let me see here. Where
I
is
think it's
it?
my fault. Why couldn't this one?
All right, so we're gonna start off by trying to head on over here. So let me see here. I think right now I'm gonna try and set the audio a little different here because right now here we go. There, now I should be able to hear a little bit clearer. All right, what is your preferred item to try and look for, Veluxy?
Also, what is it? I don't know the thing for auto. Wait, hang on.
We'll be in this greater area over here.
Wait, can you protect me for a second? I have to turn down my audio.
Okay, sounds good. All right, let me see if I can find a weapon around here. There we go. Okay, well, no sword. Sword is going to be over there. I don't see anybody else landing in this area just yet. Emphasis on just yet. Oh, yep, I see. Let me see if I can find a car to get over there. Oh, there is a car. Pardon me, citizen, I need to borrow this vehicle. No, not today. All right, here we go. Almost there. No worries. Discord can be a little confusing at times. Ooh, wow, that hurt. Well, be careful. That guy's got a good aim up there. And he's, oh, never mind. He's down. Someone else got him. Oh, for going to the menu? Yeah, no worries. My skills are not up to par compared to pros, and so it's all about a learning process. You get used to things over time, so you're not going to get judgment around here. So it was the 3D modeling challenge took place. We didn't have enough people to try and do it. So what I did instead was an opportunity to give an example of how the contest will happen. And next month we'll be trying to get that all squared away, good to go. The first time of trying to do things is always a challenge. I've had a couple of times where I've had to try and do things that are brand new, and they never quite turn out very well on the first time around. And so this is kind of par for the course, so I'm not discouraged by it at all. It's more like I just realized that things are going to be, need some experimenting. What was that? Yes, indeed. Although in my case, it tends to be probably about the 4th or the 5th. Hey there, buddy. Might not want to be playing around the road there. Oh, nice shot. Let's see, which of these items do I want to grab here? Oh, fancy rifle. Oh, hello. That was close. I need to heal up. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna come over your way. Just hang on, I'm in the process of healing. Don't worry, the cat's coming. Here we go. You're not dying today. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? I'll just leave you there. Oh no, this is not good enough. This is why I need a sword. Yeah, so that item was not one of my better ones. I do much better with all the melee stuff. Gimmick items, those are the ones that I thrive on the most. Oh my goodness, yeah, that is a terrifying, horrifying cartoon character. Oh my goodness, that's just as bad. I'm horrified and traumatized. There we go. Oh wow, that's way better. That's quality. I remember talking with some artists a while back, and they were mentioning about the challenge of having to work for the modern animation industry. And something I noticed with it is that they all were being tasked to do pieces of artwork that they could not stand. And a lot of them had to do with modern cartoons in that sense, mostly because a lot of them have very little art skill behind it. So if you practiced trying to get to become a good painter, for example, you expected to do like incredible, beautiful pieces of artwork, and someone comes up and gives you a crayon and says, I just want you to draw stick figures, you would get very upset. And a lot of animators have become very upset at that realization that they can't do the best work that they could do, rather than being told to do the most simple work that they can do. Very discouraging stuff, but that's why I hope one day to break into the industry and do high quality stuff. But then again, everybody wants to do that.
You know the most like job like a YouTuber or like a doctor?
I have heard that. Now, it's very, very sad, actually, that how things have turned out. There are so many great jobs out there. So many great jobs. And it's, in the world of careers, one of the big challenges is trying to figure out how to get a good balance of the amount of money you can make from it, as well as the amount of impact and fulfillment you find in it. Money may seem to be very valuable to begin with, but fulfillment is something that impacts you way better the older you get.
People like those like jobs that's fun, but it just doesn't look like it. It's in like different parts. You have to write the job. There's some benefits.
You know, I remember when I was in college, there were a couple of folks that were telling me that, you know, there's one thing that you have to learn how to do to get anywhere in the industry, and that is to get into streaming. And I was told that back in 2013, 2012, 2013, because YouTube was all the rage. Unfortunately, I felt I didn't really want to go into that stuff, and so I avoided it up until 3 years ago. It's kind of interesting how that happens, and now that I got in, that's when the industry starts to fall apart, which is honestly probably for the best.
YouTube's peak was probably on like any social media was like 2020. Because like you really couldn't leave your house.
That is true. And you know what's interesting about that? What's interesting about that is that when the world of YouTube was truly like super popular and successful, hey, yeah, let's go over to Warriors Watch. I agree. One of the things I noticed with it was that the way that people behaved started to change. Up until then, people were kind of trying to be themselves. They were being really interesting personalities. They were getting to teach things that were historical or interesting, scientific. And now a lot of it, because of the results of things like TikTok, has unfortunately made things a lot more, how should we say, painful for the whole industry. And now it's all about how you can try and honestly hurt people, which is really not a good way to go about things. It's going to just ruin the experience for everyone, and will destroy the industry. I'm not finding good items here. Oh, just a second. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Oh, you already got him. Huzzah. Oh. No worries. Yeah, the honestly, the keyboard and mouse is a little hard to get used to at first, but honestly, it's really good for the future. But oh, huzzah!
Yeah, I guess I play with keyboard and
Wait a minute. Wait a second. What is this over here? Okay, my apologies. Greetings to the folks over on the YouTube side. Wait a minute. There's raids over here now? Great Scott. I didn't know about that.
Wait. There's a raid going on?
That's brand new. Or is this a raid? No, there's only one viewer, so what is going on? That's very confusing. First off, greetings, folks. It says Mark Raid, Uncle Diddy. Well, greetings, one and all. Thanks for stopping by.
Wow.
If you're still there, folks, then much appreciated. And if YouTube is somehow glitching and I can't see folks right now, then my apologies. Thank you for giving me some of your time and hope that you find something of merit around here. Either something in the discussions that take place or whether it's in the civil community that we have or anything else. And if you don't like it, honestly, feel free to dislike it. I would rather have someone dislike it and know that you are real than to have to wonder if people were bots. Isn't that weird that we're in that world right now, folks? Hopefully that doesn't happen for long, but it is truly the world that we're in right now. The worst raid that the worst stream that I had was 15,000 people. And that was at one time. In total, it was 90,000. But what was really sad was that over 98% of the people, I can guess, were all fake. They're all bots. And I tell you what, when that happens, you get really discouraged.
I hate that.
Mm-hmm.
I played Roblox the other day, like, you could tell those bots and it was just all the same outfit. And like, there was like one and it can I get the music on?
Oh, yeah. I'll get a car and catch up with you. No, keep going. I'll find a car. I'm very good at being able to catch up with folks. Well, when I can find a vehicle. Where is a vehicle? Oh, well, we've got the sword.
The vehicle has left the cell phone.
All right. So.
Actually,
Oh, there we go. I got myself one of the wind sprites. He will help me out. Time to fly away. Ah, there we go. Car.
are you gonna play the new season that comes out this weekend?
You mean for Fortnite? Or is this... yes, we will be. I don't know how much of it we do. I don't really know. Right now, I'm trying to focus on a bunch of side projects, and right now it's kind of consuming my every thought for the weeks. Oh, Connect Blade, classic. Right. No, I finally caught up.
Yep, what? There wasn't no good. I'm being so serious.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab this health because it's good to have. Oh, much appreciated. Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna switch back to keyboard.
Okay.
Oh, of course, I know how.
Back in the day, folks, I used to play games on just keyboard, no mouse. And this was back before the mouse controls really got good. And so it was kind of funny how you would be controlling with your arrow keys with your right hand where your character was looking, and then you were controlling with your left hand where your character was moving. I gotta say, in retrospect, it actually was a really fun sort of game technique. It was almost like having a controller with your hands on the keyboard, but man, it was finicky. You could mess up horribly. And when the mouse came out, it took a long time to kind of get all nice and refined with it. But after I did, I found that things like artwork actually became a lot easier because I suddenly had a lot more control over it. It's great. It's great how far. Oh. Hey there, folks. You don't want to shoot this car. Believe me. It's detrimental to your health. Oof. The car decided to backfire and hit me. I got myself a victim, a captive, a trophy. All right. Oh, never mind. He decided he didn't want to stay around.
There's more people.
Ah, indeed.
Wait, I think you're right.
As well they should. They saw what happened to their friend and decided to pull out while they still could. That's why we bring cars with us. Oh, no. Oh, careful. Don't worry, I'm coming back. I just want to give that guy a warning. Oh, hey there, buddy. You're gonna go flying around the place? Hey. Whoa! Well, now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we call aim assist. Yes, I experienced it back in the day, and it was a very frustrating thing to have to encounter. Nowadays, everyone has it.
Back in the day, we had the PlayStation 1.
I remember the PlayStation 1. I was actually in Japan when that was out, and it was actually quite fascinating to get to see because 3D graphics were really starting to get their legs figured out, and to see that was something else. And there we were waiting for our flight in Tokyo, and there was the very first gaming corner I'd ever seen. And you could go over and try out all the brand new systems, including the Dreamcaster, which was around for, I think, a year, and then it disappeared. A tragedy, but, you know, it's not every product's going to work out.
I can't put my tongue on it. It reminds me of something. I found your skin.
Very fancy.
Really.
You know, when I was, oh my. That helmet is gigantic. Oh my. That mouth is fascinating.
What?
Oh, greetings there, Bastion. How you doing? Quack.
Is your McCall with us?
Oh, this is Bastion. Yes, one of our regulars. He usually just speaks in the form of quacks. Sometimes he sometimes he gives us words of wisdom and wit, but kind of depends on the day. Wait a minute. I think probably had a disconnect, or oh no, there it is. Now it finally loaded in. Okay, back into the fray. Now, I remember a fella that I got to meet back in Japan. He was one of the other Americans that were over there with us, and he went out and he got to be a part of one of the very first Game Boy commercials for gold and silver, and it was quite something. Yeah, for a Pokemon. So he got to be in one of the very first commercials. This was before it even came to the U.S. And so he got to come back with his very own copy of one of the Japanese versions of Pokemon Silver. And I gotta say, he became the most popular kid in the area. Problem was that none of us understood what the game was saying because none of us read Japanese. And so he would go around clicking, and he was just hoping he would get the right items.
Well, I'm actually kind of like speaking Japanese.
Ooh. Sensational.
Yeah, it's because I just find it so I can actually watch anime and know what they're saying.
Absolutely. I was studying Japanese this last semester, and I've been meaning to do the second semester, but right now life is a little busy, so I'm unable to really pull that off. But when you're studying it, are you studying it through a textbook, or are you studying it just by watching the anime and then translating things? In what ways are you studying? Because, by the way, studying a language is one of the best things you can actually do. Like, math is great for you, and so is English, and so is engineering, but languages, oh my goodness, it opens up an entire new world.
Well, right now, I'm just touching up I'm not touching up, translating like simple parts, like hi.
Indeed.
Just in case I have
Well, you know, some of the best words that you can learn are definitely the ones where you get to ask questions. And right now, I'm going to freeze on all the Japanese I learned just because it's the time of day and being put on the spot. But we do have a couple of times where I'll be able to say some Japanese phrases around here, things I got to learn. I do have my Japanese textbook just out of arm's reach right now. One of the things that we did learn over this last semester was when you enter a store, that people that are inside will greet you with a very iconic saying, "Irashimase," and that is something they will sometimes scream at you when you enter the store to show how excited they are to have you there. And that right there on the side of the building is "Irashimase."
Wait, what does that mean?
Basically, translated comes down to, oh, great. No, that's not what it means. It basically means, welcome to our store. Ooh, nicely done.
Yeah.
Yeah, "Irashimase." That's what you will usually hear people say. And so they're not screaming at you, they're just welcoming you to the store. Thank you. Oh, wonderful. Shield. And there's also that slurp truck. Wonderful. All right, we're going to be at this slurp truck for those that need it. Going to be hitting this thing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, oh, ouch. Phooey. It's dangerous to be on this island.
So you know what's funny? I didn't not really play like any games. And I got so
It can be frustrating to try and deal with the internet acting up.
games like
Hey, someone else is right here. Oh, I'm all out. Oh, come back with that sword. I want your sword. Give me that sword. Oh, come on. The
if I have
Oh, believe me, after you do it a couple of times, you start to not want to do it. Because, so you know what's really interesting? I can tell you, I actually was in circles of people that had tens and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they were all sad. Every last one of them. And so this is actually very fascinating. You won't hear people talk about that a whole lot in the streaming world, because streamers, for the most part, they're running from something. Now, if you work with people that are in the world of entertainment, you start to learn this. People that have the most to hide will put on the biggest smile. People that are hurting the most will have the biggest laugh. And people that are streamers usually are there because they feel lonely. And that is the common sort of run-of-the-mill thing for a lot of them. And most of the people I know in the world of streaming, that is something they are all suffering from. And they will not tell you that publicly, but the moment you're talking to them behind the scenes, they will all confess. That's one of the reasons why the world of streaming is so very difficult. And one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of it, honestly. I do it, but I'm not a hardcore streamer. Mostly because I understand the pain that can happen to people that are stuck in that world. All right, you are over there by yourself right now. Too low on health to come back and help just yet. I will have that resolved here in a moment.
You know what's funny? My username was already typed, so I had to just come up with something. So sad.
Usernames are pretty hard to get these days, and so a lot of the best ones were taken a couple of years ago. So I can definitely understand that.
Like, mine, I literally just came up with it in my head. It's like,
Oh, thank you, Bastion.
I was up this city, and like, it was like valleys, and then it was like mixed with another one. And it's just fun to say.
Indeed. When I got my username, it was because someone else basically named me for me, and thankfully,
How did they name you?
well, mostly because I was just known as Jeff, and I'm from Alaska. And so that became kind of a running joke, and then that kind of took over. And thankfully, when I ended up taking that name, I was able to use it without any real problems. Stand by just a second, I got a little health for you. There we go. Wait a minute, there's something we can do with the U, isn't there? Oh yeah, you got to give a sprite for that thing to open up. Where's the sprite? Here we go.
Wait, do you still live in Alaska though?
Yeah, absolutely. So the background's all fake because right now it's all dark outside because it's winter, and so there is nothing to see outside the window.
But I've done my research before. Isn't it like I'm thinking wrong, but isn't it like most dark outside during the winter and sometimes in the summer?
You are correct. Now it gets worse the higher up you go, and you know about latitude.
I think so. I think we just learned that in school.
So latitude is what happens when you go from the equator to the poles. That is how people back in the olden days would know where they were on the globe. And so by looking at the sun's position in the sky, you knew what your latitude was because, you know, the Earth is a sphere. Well, when they did that, one of the things you notice is that as the sun lowers during the winter months, because of how the Earth goes around the sun, the top of the world ends up staying dark. But Alaska is very, very big. Our size is almost the same as the United States in terms of distance. Not landmass, because we got a lot of islands that are spread out. But in terms of distance, yes. So it's basically where I am. The sun goes down at 6 o'clock at night. Up on the very top of the state, right now they're in pitch black, and they will be that way for a long time. Oh, but it's not miserable though, because they get the northern lights every single night, or just about every single night. So their light comes from the sky in that form.
Wait. What was I gonna say?
Well, it'll come back to you when the time is ready.
I'm trying to think of it. Was it about? You know what makes me mad?
Taxes. Oh wait, no. It's probably something else, right? Taxes, yeah. That makes me mad. Oh, there's somebody. All right, there we go. The best llama ever. Apparently not, because that's a bot. Silly bot.
Wait, no, that's not bot. Usually it would be two bots and then a number beside it. A number beside it.
Except I've actually eliminated that one in particular multiple times, and so because of that, typically it means that it's typically it does mean it's a bot. There's a couple of weird ones, a lot of ones that are no longer around. Like there was a couple of references to bananas during the 3rd chapter. Those all seem to have disappeared though. I'm not sure why. Maybe people got tired of the bananas, or maybe the bananas split and they decided to head on to a different place.
Well, you know what's also what makes me mad is it took me 5 years to get 3,000 hours on Fortnite. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of hurtful. 'Cause that's only like 5 like But my cousin told me that it's like a year now, and he has 3,000 hours.
Oh, where's that guy? There he is. Nicely done, folks. Ooh, gave me a different sword. Wonderful.
Another victory for the ladies, taking out the sweats.
Yep, someone should give them some deodorant. They're sweating so much. Okay, I'm going to grab this right here. Oh, there's someone else. Hello. Okay, where'd that go? Oh, never mind. I already have it in my hands. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Huzzah.
So,
All right, which of these do I want to keep?
so 8. This
Okay.
I have to do something so I can get the crown,
Oh, you can have the crown. I don't need a crown. I'm a golden cat. My body's entirely gold.
Oh, one disappeared.
Oh, I miss. Ooey. Uh-oh. What happened to you, Bastion? All right. Get up, sir. You're not down on me.
I think they have agencies.
Yeah, all right. Very likely, actually. The amount of hackers in this world are actually way more than you probably realize. Okay. I gotta get... So I got a strategy, folks. I gotta leave you, but I'll be back. Oof! Well, I hate to tell you this about that truck. I didn't destroy it per se, but it might have combusted. By the way, folks, beware of Cybertrucks. They explode.
I'll like my $50. I'm gonna need my $50 back. I got that off the shop.
Oh no, that explains why it exploded. Man, the aim assist is frustrating.
My aim assist on it's not that good.
Oh,
It sucks.
people like that probably have another aim assist. They get pretty sophisticated.
What I was gonna say, it's probably not aim assist, it's probably actually aimbot.
Yes, that's good way to phrase it. There was a streamer I saw a couple of years ago, and he had the most insane reactions. And this is a guy we rated, actually. He was a smaller streamer, and he had incredible accuracy. And he said that he'd been playing the game since forever, and he had been playing for years and years before that on other games, and that his accuracy was just great because practice. Well, lo and behold, I found out later on that the way that his character had been moving was a little bizarre, and turns out it was actually a full-out aimbot that was controlling him, because he wasn't even looking at the screen at times, and he would be doing headshots.
Wait. We can't say something.
Yep.
I know this one. So, what's funny is that I'm pretty sure he does have aimbot, but he would look up at chat, and I guess he had another monitor that showed his gameplay, and he was just hitting headshots. So,
Indeed.
that explanation.
It's amazing what I've known a couple of people. They're so desperate for fame that they would do anything to get that success, including cheating. It turns out that the number of cheaters is on average about 30% per game. Now, it varies depending on the type of game that you're playing. Call of Duty tends to have people that are a bit more aggressive with some of their cheating. But it is fascinating to me because I didn't believe that the numbers were going to be that big until I saw like the undercover research into it. And actually, Bastion shared a great video about that a couple of months back, about someone who was going around just trying to find people that were hacking inside of Fortnite. And man, that was fascinating.
Oh yeah, now we're all golden. Oh no, never mind.
Fancy gauntlets.
I gotta change this. I can see one of my gordons get back on. Can't find it. Every game is still.
Sorry, what was that?
After this game, I'm gonna go see if any game
Hmm. All right. By the way, Bastion, how's the volunteer stuff going? Has it begun yet?
I'm gonna set it up for Tuesday and Thursday. See how it goes.
I hope you all had some good bonding time as a family. That is something that not a whole lot of people, once they kind of move on from, you could say, the childhood years, not a lot of families really stick together. And to have that interaction throughout your life really does take a lot of intentional opportunities to engage one another. And so the fact that you can show that is quite good, and honestly will pay dividends as time goes on. Okay.
You know what's funny? I'm trying to get my elective next year. Well, I can select probably my technology. Like that's just
Technology and robotics is definitely some pretty interesting stuff. I dabbled in that a little bit. I'm not very good at it, but I do dabble in it.
maybe art, but I'm actually
Well, you know, practice makes perfect, and sometimes it gets discouraging when you don't quite get that immediate success. But that's what you'll start to see over time. Whatever it is, no matter what you do, always practice and be sure to show kind of some of the older stuff you've done, and so that way you can see how much you've grown. Don't compare yourself to others, compare yourself to where you once were.
They're the same that winter round not playing.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, we're right up here, playing with motorbikes. All right, I got some shields, folks, for you all. So, oof, bail. I'll just put it right here. Wonderful. Ugh, what is that sticker?
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, right. Let me see here.
You know what's funny? I've clocked the game like Fortnite match and like 45 minutes.
35.
It's probably, I know it's not the full record, but it's probably
There's always a lot of people doing some pretty fascinating things in games like this, and I'm definitely nowhere near as skilled as some other folks, but that reminds me of some speedrunners that I met, and they were doing things in some of the old Nintendo games that were quite impressive. $20,000, hokey smokes. Well, one of the big challenges with those ones is that it's all about the quality a card is in. I actually got some of the very first cards that came out. Oof, a lot of the first editions in the original series, but unfortunately, none of them actually would have actually sold, because lo and behold, my brother and I like to actually play the game, and so the card qualities all kind of descended quite a bit. I think the most expensive one we probably had was about $100.
euros. It's like, is that Japan? Do they use, or is that China?
It's Japan. Japan has made all the great animes and card games and whatnot. Greetings there, North Carolina native. How are you doing, sir? Look at Jeff being Evil Knievel tonight. Yes, riding around on that motorbike. I am definitely using that as my inspiration. How are you doing tonight, sir?
It's Jeff being Uncle Jack.
Oh, hey, perfect. Lock-on pistols. Just what we need.
That's back in the game. Overrated.
All right, so let's see here. When I first moved to Japan, there was a time when I was very, very nervous, and I did a moment. Oh wait, actually, just I'll get in with you, Bastion. That thing's about ready to break on me. There was a moment when I kind of kicked and screamed when I realized that we were going overseas and I was going to have to leave all my friends behind. And that was a very sobering moment for me. And now I didn't lash out as much as I thought I was going to. In my mind, it was for much longer than in what it was in reality, because my parents couldn't even remember it. It was so short. Well, what ended up happening was we went to a relative's house, and that relative showed us a pack of Pokemon cards that said, "Oh, I heard you're going to Japan. You know, this is where they actually make these cards." And suddenly I was all excited. I was all ready to go over to Japan. No problem. Native mentions, "I'm finer than a frog hair split 4 ways." What? With a high-tech laser? What sort of things are you doing to your amphibians around there, North Carolina native? Well, maybe not. That's fine. Okay, so you're not being a savage. Ooh, that hurt. Take this, Captain America. Oof. I forgot what sword I had. Oh, get him, Bastion. You can do it. Get him, Lizard Man. Well done. Well done, sir. Indeed. Here. Thank you, sir. Oh, there we go. All right, so I need this right. Oh, yeah, wonderful. So I've actually been on the platform for just 3 years. So I got on almost 3 years ago, but I did do a stream, like 1 or 2 streams back in 2015. I was told to get on the platform way earlier, but I avoided it because honestly, I saw what was happening to my friends that got on to streaming, and I wanted to try and avoid it because I didn't want to end up having all the problems that they were having. And now, lo and behold, here I am. Kind of funny how that stuff turns out.
I remember one stream you got mad because you didn't know how to get that name, how to get his sword.
Yes, I wanted that guy's sword, and he was not letting me have it. He was being very selfish.
Imagine being selfish.
Where to go? Oh, no! If you get just a little too close to the tires, they'll just shoot you off like that. Happened to me a lot in the 3rd chapter when people are throwing those things left and right. North Carolina native says Jeff has the power to lay hands on people and heal them. No, if I could do that, I would be an actual doctor. I just have the ability to point and have them just magically start getting healed.
Wait. Grab the car. Can I show you this funny thing I can do?
All right, there you go. Oh, hello. Oh, I messed that up. Oh, I messed that up. Oh. Oof. That didn't turn out so well. Uh-oh. Okay, well, time to bail. Time to get a car and try and strategize. Okay, what can be done. I need to get some shield. I saw some shield over here. Okay. Stop shooting me, folks. Ignore me over here. I'm hiding. All right. What?
On my PlayStation. I was gonna see if it works.
Oh, I see. I see, okay. That guy is heading over here. Oh, no.
I got
Ow, I'm in trouble. Boom. Boom. Time to fly. Kitties can fly. Golden kitties can really fly. Okay, there we go. Got one card. Oh, golly, got two. I gotta get this sword right here. Okay, there we go. Now I can run away, hopefully.
what's funny?
Oh, good joke. Oh, golly, I gotta recharge. Golly, this is not good. Those guys got some great aim. Maybe something a little bit more. But I got speed now. And tactics. And speed and tactics will win the day, hopefully. Maybe. Kind of.
And then it slowly goes downhill. Like 2024 is probably the rough year.
2024 was a tough year for a lot of products out there. Oh, golly. Oof.
Then switch to, but I think just like, I just like saying that 2025 and 2026 is gonna have like amazing stuff coming out.
Maybe. Maybe.
Cause like you got the new Grand Theft Auto, a lot of new movies, and yeah.
The industry is resetting right now. And 2023, 2024 were not good because a lot of projects were plagued from the very beginning. I expect a lot of people are going to continue to be disappointed, unfortunately, for about another 2 years, because it takes about 2 to 4 years for a production to finish. And unfortunately, a lot of the projects that are currently in, like, coming to the conclusion were made during times when they didn't really know how to make the products good. They kind of lost that skill. Now they're starting to rediscover it, but the question is, will it start coming out now? Will it start coming out next year? I don't know. It's a good question.
Like, so as of right now, 2025 looks like maybe one of the best years for Marvel. Just because having like movies has been set to come out in 2025. Like there's like 3 new ones coming out. Okay, bud.
That's a big shakeup from what it once was.
Why is this thing? Can I send you a picture? I don't.
What's the thing that you're encountering? Not like I'm an expert at this, but
No, I can change it in seconds.
North Carolina native mentions Groundhog Day allows me to get my hunks a tawny fill. Is it Groundhog Day? Let's see here. What's the days? Groundhog Day. When is Groundhog Day? Because I saw someone talking about that recently. You know, I didn't know that Groundhog Day was really a thing until college. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't even realize that people actually spent a whole lot of time even acknowledging it. Oh, it was on February 2nd. So we're almost a week afterwards. Ah, yes, correct.
I don't get to go to the Valentine's dance this year.
Yeah, well, that makes many people. Actually, I grew up in a homeschool family, so we didn't have anything like that.
Do I have to just send it to you
Sure.
privately?
Yeah, send it on the chat that you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, the general.
Yeah, that works.
Where do I send it?
Actually, just put it here in. Just put in the direct message. The direct message will be easiest.
Where's dark messages? I don't see it. Oh,
So it's right here.
okay. Don't want nitro.
Yeah, avoid nitro.
I'm like,
Nitro's expensive.
Dude, just trying to make me send you a $1.99 a month for nitro.
No. Don't do that.
I'm not sending you it. I'm greedy.
Yeah, no. Don't send nitro. Nitro's a bit tricky. I won't say it's 100% of a scam, but it's for people that really know what they're getting out of it, and I don't get a whole lot out of it.
I would need to ask Discord mod. Should I put my where should I put my flag? It was Nigeria. Okay.
That's a unique one.
I don't know why it's Sydney.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to impact it any, or it shouldn't.
What? No. See, if I play tournament, it tells you what flag.
Ah, I see.
The last tournament I played was the Ace or what? How good
North Carolina native mentioned is the Nutcracker's arch nemesis the jockstrap. Oh my. Well, that is one way to put it. I definitely would say that is a potential candidate. Now, I tend to think that a Nutcracker's arch nemesis is actually a rat, but that's because, I'm a classical music lover, and so I'm more inclined to find that is an interesting thing. All right, so let's get the ready up all good to go, and we'll dive on into the next round here. North Carolina native, that you actually reminded me of something. When I was over in Europe, we saw a lot of nutcrackers everywhere. It was a common thing for Germany to have, and one of the things that you would see with it is that would usually carry the wood craftsmanship that you would find in each of the villages. Some villages would have a certain style and others would have a different. And alongside the nutcrackers, you would usually see incense burners in the form of nutcrackers. And usually it would come out of the mouth or out of a pipe or out of their ears. That was always kind of a funny one to get to see. But there was a lot of great, wonderful pieces of artwork that they would do with the woodworking in their local areas. And there was a village that specialized in cuckoo clocks. And one of the things that they had is, in addition to it, was nutcrackers. I didn't even realize that nutcrackers were kind of associated with Christmas until much, much later. I knew that they were around Christmas-related things, but I didn't really see that until the point of when I kind of came back to the States and I kind of got to see the American sort of interpretation of it. But up until then, I just thought it was a German thing. I didn't realize that it was something specific to one place or another. Man, I miss the wood craftsmanship that I saw in that country. It's so beautiful. Let's go to the Flooded Frogs. Got some amphibians I want to go and slay. In honor of North Carolina native. No, it's just because he was mentioning about the frogs earlier. I once saw a tank with a bumper sticker, says North Carolina native, that said, "Don't tread on me." I was confused. Yes, indeed. The tank tends to be the one that's doing the treading. And so I can definitely see that as being a bit of an ironic sort of thing. What was the item? Oh, the license plate, yeah. I do know a couple people try and keep some of their old license plates. Like, a lot of Europeans love to do that. They'll have their American license plate mixed in with their European one. I don't see as much as it used to be. All right. Might check that here once the enemy has been eliminated here. Oh, hey there, duck. Bastion, I found one of your kin. Get down, duck. Oh, poor duck. Don't worry, it wasn't one of your kin, Bastion. I interrogated him, and he said he did not know you.
No, I seen it. That was wait. Name was Elmo Duck.
Poor duck. All right, so let me grab this sword as a replacement now that enemy has been dealt with. Now I need to get the shield right here. Oh, perfect. It's kind of funny how in a lot of games or movies you have these fluids that are usually blue in color that somehow will magically heal you. In this one, it's Slurp. In Star Wars, it's a Bacta tank. In the world of Dune, it's the what is that? The water of life or whatever it is. Seems to be a common trope in a lot of games. Yeah, okay, yeah, I see. You know, I actually have only had one of those ever. I gotta try them again someday. Icy. Yeah, the drinks that you can get over at like gas stations, Big Blue, usually frozen. Let me take a look over here. That looks like a fever dream. The cover screen. The loading screen of Zero Build. Oh wow, that's narrow. That is really narrow. I can see why that'd be a bit of a challenge. Everything's a slow build, and so sometimes you got something like that you don't really get to really utilize fully until later on. And so it'll happen one day when you get more space with it. In fact, I was actually on a little teeny tiny table for my first year and a half of streaming. And you guys that have been around for a while, you probably didn't even really take note of it a whole lot, but I was like with no space whatsoever. I was able to move my mouse like a few inches, and that's the one I did all the Milo streams on. Well, I finally got a bigger table, and it's been so much nicer. But man, this table was expensive, and it took me a long time to save up for it because I wanted to get off that little tiny plastic table. North Carolina native mentions, drink all the slurp juice. It's good for you. It's made of orange juice and programming. It's full of vitamin C plus plus. Hey, that's clever. Oh, you mean, wallpaper? They did.
Honestly,
Did when you saw the avatar skins, did you say "I see you"? Oh, that's the big joke that whenever the Na'vi are greeting one another, they say, "I see you." So if you had done something incredible, I would say, "Bastion, I see you." So that's the big running joke in that. Uh-huh.
we're not. Now we're not become a modern.
You cut out a little bit there for a moment. What was that again?
When do I become a modern? Like that.
Sorry, I'm missing that one. Oh, on YouTube. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, greetings, Jess. I'm so lazy, says North Carolina native. I bought some solar-powered shoes so I don't burn calories when I walk.
That's funny. You know what's also funny?
Yeah, oh, nothing. Oh, I can't get over this ledge. Here we go. Oh, there we go.
You know what's so funny?
What is it?
Now
Oh, that reminds me of going in, back in the day, I used to go outside a whole lot. When I used to live in an area where we had like a little green, there we go, much safer. When there was a green that I could actually go out and play with my neighbors on. And that exists up here in Alaska, and I see kids, they'll go out and play outside, but it's not as much as it used to be. Well, I thought that maybe it was because it was Alaska and you got a lot of wild animals, and you don't want to really have your kids outside if you can't keep an eye on them, because what happens if a bear is going to come along, that sort of thing. Well, then I went down to the lower 48 and I realized that's like most people nowadays, and a lot of it is cultural. Our culture has shifted so drastically, and I don't even know when that happened, but I think it had started around 2006, 2007. And I've never quite seen that ever return. All right, Treebeard, spit it out. Nope, I'll take this right here. I think I'll pass on that one. I'm terrible with shotguns.
No, you know what's funny? And like, let's say like chapter had probably the best.
Probably the best. Yeah. It was pretty decent. Chapter 4 had a lot of great elements to it. Of course, I miss the hammers of Chapter 4. The hammers. A smashing experience for everyone.
Only, I wanted to watch it yesterday. It's just I was and I don't feel like searching your name up on my TV.
North Carolina native mentions religious vegetarian. Let us pray.
I seen this thing by the vegan teacher was like, plants don't feel pain. What, when you eat them, I think they do feel pain.
That is true, actually. Like people have noticed with plants, they will actually respond in different ways. But everything that has any sort of life or movement in it can respond in that way.
I seen this study, it's like, if you treat a plant better, good, you treat a plant bad, it goes different. Like the one you treat good actually gets good, and the one you treat bad, bad.
Yeah, thanks for the notice on that, Jess. But yeah, no, I've heard that too, and it is there is some truth with that. Yeah, let's see here. All right, change that a little bit. Okay, let's leave it at that. I think that would be. We'll decrease. Leave it like that for right now. Okay. Oh, I want to get this void one before moving on. I'll drop off this. There we go. Much better.
Is that brightness ladle or something?
Possibly. It depends on people's schedules. I've learned not to put pressure because I don't know what people's schedules are going to be.
It's 3 in the morning.
3 in the morning. That's like standard bedtime for me.
Like 3 a.m.
Ooh, wonderful.
Why are you off the train? It's not even worth it. I know I have like better do.
North Carolina native. Oh my goodness. I would say that's clever, but I would also say what in tarnation.
What incarnation is happening?
What a goober. I was running right alongside that guy. Over the falls. Yeah, 500 damage. Epic.
Let's go. Another one for the OGs taking down the sweats. Those are imposter among us.
Yeah, I really want to have like a deodorant emote for when we come across sweats, because I feel it'd be so fitting. We're gonna be going on for probably let's see here. What is the current time for about another hour? Another hour is the time length that we'll be doing it. So
Yeah.
feel free to jump in, Jess, if you so desire. But again, as always, no pressure whatsoever. North Carolina native mentions, none of my predictions have come true. I must be a Nostradamus dumbass. Oh wow. Goofy. Uh-oh, we lost Bastion, but we gained Jess. Howdy there, Jess. Hopefully Bastion just had his Discord crash rather than getting disconnected entirely. Guess we'll find out.
Just imagine you disconnected. It's a little swap.
Maybe I disconnect a lot.
Yeah.
Bastion needs to add.
Alright, so let's see here. Yeah, we'll jump on over there, see what happens. Nope, that did not go far enough.
He's still moving around in game, right?
No.
Nope, he's not. That means that Bastion is
Because
kaput.
if the game disconnects,
Yes, if the game
disconnected, then he be standing in place.
Yeah, he is.
Yep, he's definitely standing in place. That's unfortunate. Okay.
Maybe my gamers.
Yeah, this has happened a couple times before. It's happened to me a couple of times too, so. Oh, hey there, buddy. Where'd he go? I saw you here just a moment. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, that's Bastion. He went down. What a shame. To have to leave one of our own behind. The poor fella. He didn't deserve this.
He deserves better than this. Could this be our first dub? Question mark. Knock on wood.
Possibly, but with the number of people that are still around, I would say it would be wishful thinking.
Do you have shield I can have?
I am all out of shield, but I do have health for you.
Thank you. I don't think I can pull a 27 HP clip. I pulled a 50. People up there, yeah, people. 22, 43.
Oof. Explosive rounds. That's bad. Okay, I gotta fly. Gotta get closer to this guy.
They're almost dead. He's here.
There. Now I'm just gonna stay here, and I'm gonna wait for him to come down, and then try and make him go flying. We'll see if it works. I have a terminal illness as a North Carolina native. I get sick at the airport a lot. Now that's clever. You know, you're supposed to be taking that vitamin C++ that you were mentioning about earlier, native. I think that would solve your problems. All right, they're flying off, and welcome back, Bastion. I assume that you had a internet disconnection. Yeah, it happens. Whoa.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
It was more of a splat, actually, as your character went flying out of the air and crashing onto the ground. All right, Storm. All right, gonna get up this mountain again, and then re-evaluate. Hello. Oh, golly. This is not good. Not good at all. Oof. Phooey. All we can say is, good luck.
They call me Peelbot for a reason. They call me the Whistler for a reason.
Uh-huh.
They call me Hennessy.
Well, those are a lot of names.
They call me the man, the myth, the legend.
Uh-huh.
Man, the myth, the legend, Biloxi.
You know, usually if you become a legend, it's because you that you perished in great battle. So hopefully it's not that.
I am in a great battle.
No, perishing in a great battle. That's how you get that legend status. So hopefully you can avoid that part. Oh, it's the storm. It's coming in close. Don't let that rain hit your skin. I hear it's very wet and cold. Oh no.
No, what?
No, they got the explosive rounds. Oh, blast.
Yo, I think I'm
Good try.
I just I think I'm actually cooked.
You did fine. These are some hard lobbies. A lot of pros are out right now.
You know what we should do?
What's on that
We
list?
should do this. It wasn't Battle Royale. It was a different thing. Let me think.
North Carolina native mentions. I'm like,
Wait.
Terrace, I have a lot of bomb jokes. Wait. Make the joke, that bomb. Oh my. The teller of tall tales. The Sultan the Sultan of sweet talk. The Fresh Prince of hot air. Oh my goodness. Sir, those statements are quite elaborate. There are some great statements. So hopefully you got a chance to live up to all of them. With a number of jokes he does tell, he definitely is well on his way. All right, we're gonna give the OG try again. We did this last week, and this was actually a good one. I felt it was fairly well balanced. I think it was Bastion first mentioned it.
Bastion, I think, is so glitched.
Oh yeah, we probably gotta kick him and have him come back in.
Yeah, Fortnite's loading back in. The whole thing crashed.
Okay, so we'll kick him out of here, and so we'll wait for him to come back in before we dive on in.
No, my game. I was gonna go see if any of my other games load. I was gonna stay in the call though.
Okay.
Yuck. Duos matching.
All right. I bought all my jokes at the dollar store, says Native. I still overpaid. Well, you know, that reminds me of the joke books that you could get back in the day. They were, you can still get them now, but most people turn to the internet now for their jokes and for their memes. And to think that back in the day, people had a lot of jokes that they would have in like the form of joke books that they would sell. And now, when I want a good laugh, I just open up something like X and just scroll through the meme section, and I usually leave with a good belly laugh or two, as well as when I open up the memes sometimes on the Discord.
Okay, so it's still crashing, so I still can't play any other. It's just unless Fortnite's gonna crash too, maybe it won't let me back in. Maybe not. Why is my mouse all the way up there?
All my jokes are 2010, are 2 out of 10, but I have enough of them to add up to 10 out of 10. Memes are indeed very good these days. Exactly. In fact, so I didn't really know what memes were until I was watching Try Not to Laugh streams on YouTube, and I found them absolutely hilarious. Well, I also found out the hard way that a lot of people, if you didn't watch them on videos like that where it's Try Not to Laugh, a lot of people would intentionally try and change the audio level on you. And so part of the joke was that you would break your eardrums by trying to listen. That was a bit frustrating. In fact, I wrote YouTube and it's like, hey, I'm going to stop watching your platform very soon if this is not resolved. I was angry because the reason why, there was somebody who played a video in a collection of jokes,
What?
and they
Wait,
turned the
why is
volume
this
way
stream-
down so that I could barely even hear it. And then you're turning up the volume thinking that it's a glitch on their end, and then they blare the highest volume that they can. Well, my ears were ringing for hours afterwards, and I vowed never to watch those again until YouTube fixed it. And lo and behold, YouTube finally did fix it. It still is a problem, but it's not nearly as bad as it used to be.
I think we went into a problem.
A problem? Oh no.
Oh, where's my mouse at? Why does it keep on going all the way back there?
All right, well, we're about ready to dive into the next round here. Bastion is back.
Y'all can play.
Okay,
Oh, no.
we got, let's see here. We're going to be doing this here, so we're going to be down one compared to the rest of the folks out there, but it will be just fine. Our skill shall win the day. Well, you know, assuming that our skill actually is comparable to the skills of the players in this match. Uh-oh, why did it unready me? There we go. Just, I gotta say that that bear skin is slightly disturbing because of the slashes on the side of the face. It looks almost like the cheeks have been torn. The rest of it looks normal, but the
this
cheeks.
one that she has because she has the red marks on her cheeks.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's the way the polar one that this is based off of looks. Does it help if I have the goggles up, or does it make it worse?
That actually makes it look more like it's blushing. But when the goggles were down, it looked like someone had taken a knife and just scraped it. I was like, oh no, what happened to your poor face? I mean, Bastion's is all stitched up, so that's one thing.
Oh, and they added color variants for the bunny slippers. They're now also pink.
Alexi has typed
Not just
"Zuh." North Carolina native mentions, back in the day, you could trade a cow for a wife, and in my case, it was an even trade because I've weighed my wife. Holy smokes! You should have said that I traded a calf, and that's how the weight was comparable.
Wait, is he on Discord? Not Discord. Is he on?
He's on Rumble. So we're across 3 platforms right now. We're on Rumble, we're on Twitch, and also YouTube.
I've never heard of him.
Rumble's a newer platform. It's decent. We've been over there a couple of times before YouTube because YouTube was not very friendly to us. We could not stream on YouTube, and it took a while for that to finally get fixed. So we actually have a longer history on Rumble than we do on YouTube, but we also have a longer history on Twitch than we do on either Rumble or YouTube.
Which I realized the other day when you streamed. I'm like, holy
Yeah. Yep. By the way, how long has Dadman been streaming? Because I don't remember when he began, because I wasn't there for that.
I'm trying to remember. I was first encountering him on like other streams, and then like Aang, his kid, and like some friends pretty much, but it was mainly Aang who started the whole get your own stream.
Yes.
Wait, what is your thing on Rumble?
Oh, it's Alaskan Man Jeff over on Rumble as well. There's an area on the Discord that mentions about all the different platforms that we're on, and it's also on the website as well. The Rumble side, everybody has their preferred platforms that they like to watch from, and the majority of people have watched historically from Twitch. That has changed. Now it's actually an even distribution between Twitch, Rumble, and YouTube, which is really surprising to me. I didn't really think that was going to happen. How times change.
Yo, I might possibly have to get off. Oh, Fortnite's not wanting to load.
Let's see here. Nothing's in this building. Oh, thank you. Oh,
The house? I already went through the house.
yeah, but there's not even like chests in there, whatnot. It's kind of goofy.
There was a chest up in the attic.
Too bad you can't ransack the fridge. Ooh, ammo, perfect. Oh, and another weapon. Thank you.
So there's Truckosaurus right here.
Ah, perfect.
This is my.
Oh, Truckosaurus.
Wait a minute, trucker. Okay, you got to take a look at this thing. Over the hill to look at this abomination. Oh, ugh. What the? Autobot, roll out.
We ended up in build mode?
Apparently. I did not intend for that to happen.
And you process that, yeah, we don't have, I realized when there was no overshield.
I tricked y'all.
Uh-oh. Okay, grab that and grab that. Oh, fancy.
Yeah, the dead person dropped, frick.
Well, that's my bad. But as we've learned in the past, sometimes the build mode it has the easier matches.
They in this mode they're putting the traps in non-build mode too. So seeing the trap, I wasn't thinking anything of it.
Indeed. North Carolina native mentions, I never saw the horror movie The Purge, nor its prequel, The Binge. Oh my, The Binge. That sounds like a Netflix horror movie. People who binge watched and wasted their life away.
Wait, what have I been doing?
You, sir, have been wisely strategizing in how your YouTube time and Netflix time have been contributing to your education.
Yes. The number of hours goes up, and that's good.
Exactly.
Well,
That does sound like a Netflix horror. It's North Carolina native.
I guess I'm probably gonna take off or just play different game.
Okay. I didn't know if you could get up here. So
Okie dokie.
To throw 'em to you.
I might just play some Minecraft. Who doesn't play Minecraft?
I know a lot of people that are big fans of it. Well, thanks for playing, Velexi, and
Are you streaming tomorrow?
we're gonna be doing a little bit of this tomorrow, but it's mostly gonna be animation for tomorrow because I got to get that project underway. But we're gonna be starting with this.
What time do you usually stream?
Usually late night. We're the Night Owl crew, which is kind of funny how that all started.
What time
But
is it? Time
So-
is it for you right now?
so right now for me it is 12 o'clock at night.
He's in Alaska.
And I'm gonna need
So
use my-
you're 3 hours behind Central, so it's midnight right now, Jeff?
Yep, midnight exactly. I mean midnight plus 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that thing is hideous.
What
Who makes a
then?
swing set like that?
Oh. It's not bad. Oh, that one. Oh, I didn't look at that one. Holy crap. I thought the way they got the bathroom thing was funny.
Oh, good, you got rid of that monstrosity. All right.
Okay, and now it's even weirder.
Well, I might not be able
I mean,
to
I
play.
thought it was weird. There were some outhouses
Oh.
inside a building that's wide open like this, but look up on the roof. There's a sleeping bag on the roof.
A sleeping... Wait. Where's the sleeping bag? You mean on this roof? Oh, it's not rendering for me.
You don't see this blue thing right here?
I don't
Oh.
see anything. So that's a render bug.
I might be able to play with y'all, but I still can't stream.
All right. Well, if you're there, then we'll welcome you. And if it's not, then we'll look forward to the next time, whenever that is.
Maybe I might go to bed.
Indeed. All right.
If I do go to bed, it's gonna take like 20 minutes. Because I took everything off my bed, the sheets and everything. I don't know why.
That reminds me, I need to probably change sheets. Starting to reach the warmer time of year, and I need to get rid of my winter bed sheets and bring out the summer ones, because otherwise, I'm going to forget. I'm going to start sweating as we get warmer weather. All right, so where are we going? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. All right, where's the map button? Here we go. Really, we've not seen anything around here? I guess let's head on over to here. How come you always see beavers stopping by waterways, says North Carolina native? Because they're damn good at it. Yes, indeed. I always like a good damn beaver joke. Just a reminder, folks, there's the artwork of the Damn It company of a bunch of beavers being construction workers on the Silverado area. So
I sent you a picture of my skin on Roblox. Would you promise not to laugh at it?
honestly, it has to be pretty extreme for me to have an immediate knee-jerk reaction of a laugh. Now, unless it's going to be like something where it's the horrifying modern cartoons of some American television.
Oh man.
But it's more stuff that I more start to get freaked out by.
Wait, I just wanna. How do you become more stuff in the thing?
More stuff, like
Yeah, like more wool. A wool. Okay.
Here, let's see here. Where is that chest in here? Here we go. Ooh, slurp. Huzzah. All right. All right. Oh, another slurp. Sensational. That's good stuff to have. I will follow Bastion right now. Bastion's on his way. I'm going to follow. Oh, wait a minute. I want that item.
Scope. It's
Good
a
find
scope
there.
assault.
Yes, good find there, Jess.
Now
No.
it doesn't bloom while you're aiming.
Wait, what's the direct at? There it is. Don't make fun of it. Ow.
Wait a minute. Where'd he go? That's a unique one, all right.
What? Unique one?
The that is honestly that's a bit clever.
My skin?
The yeah, using the Shrek face to cover up the entirety of it. Now I would
Yeah.
more prefer having on the top of it, but it does make it a unique and iconic design there.
Okay. I feel like you're kind of making fun of it. Okay, here's a better one. Oh, that's kind of weird. I can change it up.
Are you coming for the gun, Joe?
Ooh. I couldn't find it.
It's up here.
Oh, it's up at the top. Oh, my bad. All right, well, I'm going to start climbing up
At the very
that.
top.
Start climbing up here and then take an opportunity to shoot with this sniper rifle.
3/4. Oh.
I'm gonna show you how to John understand.
Oh, there it is. Very
That was
fancy.
my wrong choice, okay?
Thank you.
I have like 2 more. There's a picture.
All right. Here is the enemy at this point. Oh, okay. There's a bunch of construction taking place right there.
Okay, I'm gonna send you 2 more and tell me how you like it. That's one.
Ah, that's one I can see many people relating with.
I think it's the truth.
Okay, destroyed that.
Is that you shooting behind me?
Yeah, it's me shooting out a bunch of wooden structures over there.
Okay. Where Bastion's heading?
Yeah.
Okay.
There,
so
got
follow
rid of that. Oh, I actually used
Okay,
up a lot more ammo than I probably should have.
That's the last one.
Oh, no, that's actually pretty nice. I like that. That's a
seen
good one.
anybody.
It's very natural looking because
I need to buy more meme shorts. I just touch up memes. I have one, but I refunded it. Maybe it's on my brother's account. It's called like Ladies, I'm Autistic. Very funny.
all right. So where? This is really weird. That we've seen like nobody on this map.
How much debt do I owe?
I'm not even sure where and what's left would be somewhere that would be
I mean, I was shooting at the area over here,
go.
hoping that it would tell us that they were in this vicinity, but I didn't see anything.
Has any of my new videos got views yet?
Where did these people all go? I like to drink in silence, says Native. I love a good mimosa. Ah, yes. A mimosa. Some people say that the alcohol content is way too high because of how giddy you get. What they forget is that a meme makes you slap happy without the alcohol.
I think he's on about.
Well, no, talking about drinking in silence might be more of a mimosa.
Mimosa.
You know, because mine.
Oh yeah.
Mine's
There we
very
go.
quiet.
Good catch there. I didn't read it clear enough. That happens with me a lot, as you all know. It's something I can relate with Dadman in, with Dadman on.
Well, Dammit gets picked on for his pronunciation.
I share
Vehicle.
I share a similarity with him in that sense.
I try to remember. Like, I hear that it's slightly different, but like not enough to be able to like copy it. What the dickens? A shed with an outhouse in it. That's just so random.
Well, you know, that is gonna have better security from bear attacks, I'm sure. It's Godzilla with a rifle. 116. Come back here, Godzilla. Oh, missed that. Coming out to fight Bastion. Well done, Bastion. Now time to take down Godzilla.
Ashley.
Oh,
Storm.
Well
wish I
done.
could
You took
play-
out that lizard. All right, where? I want this one right here. There we go. You got a... Man, there's like no ammo around here. There we go. That's a little bit more.
The common OG thing, I guess.
I mean, it makes sense, honestly. What was that? There's a flash of light that came from over here. I'm gonna... Oh, yep.
When you're by like the edge of the storm, sometimes like the lightning with it, maybe.
That might have been
It's
it.
also been just sniper glare. I'm looking for a rocket launcher.
It was like a yellow beam that went to the air. Rocket launcher, good idea. One person left.
That wasn't a good idea.
Uh-oh. Someone shoot you?
No, the storm is just stronger than regular VR.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go and get you.
I've got a med kit.
Well, I guess I'm gonna hop off the call.
You want me to toss you the med kit?
No, I got a med kit right now.
Okay.
Oh,
Chances are,
this is close. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Save Bastion. Oh, that was close. All right.
Oh.
I see y'all around.
All right. Thanks, Valexi, for participating. See you later. All right, we
So
got
this person's
Bastion's
somewhere
card.
in the woods, I guess.
Possibly.
I don't know where to recruit him at right now.
Right now, this is our best option if the storm...
Oh wait.
Yeah, the
advanced
storm is
100.
paused right now. Okay,
There's
you
only
got an
one person
opportunity.
left, so
I'm not risking it.
should probably, should probably monitor that.
All right, well, we got your very fancy bazooka with us, so you can be able to utilize it at will. Here we go. Oh, smart. Gotta put up some defenses. I'm all attack, no defense. All right, I'll leave the bazooka right here.
Just take it to storm circle.
Okay.
Oh, it's right there.
I conquer all obstacles. I have feet itch. Okay. Bastion has found the enemy. Anime chick. Hoo! Huzzah! Well done. Can't get victories in the original game. Oh, I mean, in the current game, we'll do it in the OG. In build mode, of all
get a new
things.
umbrella.
Is an umbrella good for stopping the rain of bullets? That'd be pretty nice if you could whip out an umbrella and protect yourself like that. Oh yeah, look at
I
that.
actually did have a victory umbrella. Well, I've unlocked all the OG pass now.
Ooh, sensational. I ate some crazy looking sweet potatoes. My plate looks like Silence of the Yams over here. Oh, golly. Yams instead of lambs. Solid win indeed. Indeed. How's work going for you, Jess?
All right. But I was off today. Tomorrow will be interesting. See whether it'll be bad or not.
interesting in whether it would be
because,
bad or not.
In the day before the Super Bowl.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
also supposed to have wintry weather, so.
Ah. I can never get into the Super Bowl. I tried. I really did try. I'm too much of a baseball fan to really get into the Super Bowl. But of course, as you all know, when the Olympics come out, I'll be all for the Olympics. But a Super Bowl, it's just and I remember people have like these big watch parties, and I always felt so awkward because everyone would cheer for every last little thing, and I was over there being silent and kind of boring, you could say. I was not the type of person that people would normally invite to stuff like that. And after the first few times, and people just kind of realized, yeah, this isn't his cup of tea. It just
crap. We're going back into
stopped.
build.
Yeah, well, I thought it was so successful the first time. I wanted to wreck them again. I want them to see that you win build by not building. Watch us get wrecked this time.
Because we barely saw him.
Yeah. Well, I'm about to head to bed. I'll catch you later, Jeff. Have a good evening, North Carolina native. Thanks for stopping by and giving us some of your wit and humor. And we will see you next time, whenever that is, sir.
Where do you want to go this time?
I don't know where I want to go. I think we'll just keep kind of going around the map, because most of it's still grayed out for me. By the way, folks, if you're watching on any of the platforms where you can like, would you consider doing so? It'd be much appreciated. If you dislike this, I also welcome that. By the way, folks, if you're interested in things that are not stream related, we have a couple of things that are in the works, and one that is nearing its completion. I hope to have it done very soon. But I'm getting stuck in the edits of it. I do have some stuff I'll be presenting soon. Oh, I landed way short.
Of course, this hut doesn't have anything. Now I gotta go take my chances of the mine. Oh, somebody must have has damn spider.
Oh, the singing coral?
Yeah, I mean, I have the glider too, but I hear it, I think it. He usually has the coral back bling on, so whenever he eliminates it, they sing.
A very classy piece of gear.
I have that one too. I bought the triggerfish skin just so I could have the.
Visit a named location, the moist mire. So moist around here. Look, splat. Uh-oh. Reboot. Well done. Is there another?
There has to be somewhere.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was nearby. I have some healing for you.
How far do we have to go? Not too bad.
Oh, there he is over there.
There's to the prison.
Kind of stuck there. Yeah, destroy that tree with bullets. So illogical. The amount of bullets it would take to actually cut down a tree of that width is like impossible. It would create a shell of iron around of lead around it before you could actually cut it through.
I just got hit.
Where'd it come from?
Somewhere like over this way.
Oh, they're coming down from the mountain. Ouch, that hurt. Oof. I'm down. Ah, the turkey. Nicely
I'm
done.
gonna die. To the storm, probably.
Ooh, well done. Bandage up. Success.
I just made it out. I got 6 health.
Sensational.
And 2 grenades and 10 shotgun bullets, and that's all I've got.
Hmm.
To defend myself, because my ARs are out of ammo. Ooh, ammo.
Man, the amount of resources you have in this game is so limited.
And it's even worse, I think, in build mode.
Hmm. So I would have thought they would have had more because you need more to
playing no
fight
build. But you are able to like defend yourself by like building and stuff. Like you fighting's not quite the same.
Yeah, but you need more ammo to cut through it, is what I'm kind of thinking.
Yeah.
Or at least logically, that's
Bastion?
what I would assume. Yeah, that's Bastion.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, because there was build in here, so on the other side, so.
Oh boy.
You want
Yeah, with
an
how
air
strong
draft?
scoring
I've got
is,
2 of
it's
them.
Not good. Just go back in for a couple stuff. Assault rifle here.
Oh boy. Wonderful. Yeah, let's get moving. That storm's moving fast.
Oh
we
crap!
need
And I
one
didn't find
kit,
any
yeah.
med kits. Crap. Okay.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna die 'cause I
Oh,
didn't
no.
take the right direction, I bet. Yep. Probably better to toss me than run to me. I don't know.
Yep. It's like playing fetch with Jess. Oh, shit, that's
I
not
think it's best.
You might need to just leave me behind.
No, we're going to keep moving you forward because we... Actually, I'll just carry you. Because we need to at least collect the card. You move forward faster, Bastion. You get to the edge of the storm. Throw back health if you find it.
You're still there.
Well, the storm's making
Yeah,
me die faster, so.
Yep, precisely. I want to get the
We're
card.
about to get it. 1.
Thank you. All right, well, we have the card. We can make a reset. Oh, this is not good. Oh, golly. So very close. Don't veer off track. Okay.
There wasn't a medkit.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
All right. I need to find some health so I can come back and get you.
Oh, there was health outside.
Oh, no, the enemy's near. I need health. 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 Where is it? Is there really no health around here?
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
There's a sniper up there.
Dangnabbit. There's no health anywhere. You're so close to the edge, and I just need a little bit of health. Man, there's nothing around here. What a loser location.
You either find it really good or you don't find it at all. That's what I've noticed.
Okay.
At least that was with the old season. I haven't played too much with this one.
Too bad we don't have cars either. Of course, I asked for it by activating this game mode.
And not even the shopping cart yet. So I got these days, which means a good few months.
Man, this place is barren.
Under 2 months. I hear the storm.
Yep, I gotta get moving. I very well might perish at this point. I got a long ways to travel. No health. You know, I should have gone to the reboot van and let you try to fly to Bastion. That would have probably been a smarter plan.
I was gonna ask. I was just thinking about what you asked about, like, well, how close is the reboot to the thing? Like, could I fly and get this card and make it back?
Yep, I didn't see one nearby, and so I didn't even think about that until after I couldn't find any health. I was like, darn it.
Well, it would depend on how close it would be to where he was, on if it would even make any sense, or if I'd go ahead and kill myself.
It was close enough. You could have actually pulled it off. Oh, golly. Me running from a storm like a coward. The kitty's afraid of getting a little wet. He'll dive into the river, no problem. All right. Guess I'll head over here for that.
The river ain't gonna burn like this storm will.
Yep. Loot Lake.
Don't go in the water.
Why not? I like to swim.
This is OG. You won't swim.
I'll just trudge through the water. Great.
You mostly. There are zip. Oh no, I don't know if they'll have the zip line.
This is such beautiful water right here with a little shallow stream. I'm a fan of that. All right. Come back to us, Jess. I would say the same thing about Bastion, but I couldn't go back for... Man, there's no health. Such a frustration.
I don't think there's any hope of us getting Bastion.
Nope, not at this point. No cars, no hoverboards. And he's so far in there, and the damage is 2 at this point.
I'll just play some games on my phone.
Hopefully it's not Flappy Bird.
That don't exist anymore, so.
No, but
You guys got the license.
Oh.
Or it became open market, so they started using it.
and then of course there's all the knockoff versions of it. It's surprising to me just how much that game took over the early cell phone culture. It was absolutely everywhere. I tried it once and I hated it immediately and never played it again.
No, I liked Fruit Ninja.
Yeah, Fruit Ninja was good. Angry Birds was, of course, my favorite.
Yeah.
Remember that impulse grenades don't stop falling in.
Good point. Oh, golly. Oof.
3 of them.
All that distance and no health. Oh, and look, he has a... They both have full health packs. Wow.
It
Ridiculous.
seems to be lost. Really? They end up
That
finding
was-
somewhere that ends up having a lot, or you don't get like any.
Hmm.
Either that, or they've been going around and beating everybody up and taking it.
I think Fortnite just rigged itself against us. They knew we were too good to try and give us another victory. I actually wonder
Are we gonna
if
stay in this?
yeah, you know, we'll go back to the
Or do you
original.
want us?
We'll go back to the original, and we'll do one last full game on here, and then we'll start to wrap things up.
Okay.
I got a couple of
I mean, I don't mind OG, but I was wondering.
yeah, no,
like,
that's a good
see,
point.
They give you more stuff in the no build than you get in build.
Yes. I just like, yeah, I just want to do a little bit of it. But yeah, next time we'll have to be sure to try the no build again. I'll have to make a note of whether or not it does do that difference. I'll be right back. Need a little bit more water before the last match here. And I am back. You know, I realized I've been saying for a long time I need to upgrade my chair, and I realized I still have not upgraded it. It's amazing how much distance I've gotten out of this junky $20 Costco chair. And my back has never felt better. Just so funny.
Hey, as long as it's working.
Yep. Maybe I need to spend another $20 and get another stupid plastic chair. But I would like to have like a nice solid handcrafted wooden chair. That would be really nice. Maybe one day when I actually have my own place and I can actually have a wood carving area, you can guarantee I will be the type of guy that would go out and get like local logs and try and handcraft them for the fun of it. I did that when I was a kid, and I always wanted to do that since, but I never really had the location to do it. That I didn't have an area that was my own that I could be able to start getting tools to do wood crafting sort of stuff. One day that would be nice. Actually, getting to do the t-shirt device has been a lot of fun for me because it actually has been wood crafting. You guys can choose where we land. I will follow your direction. Kind of sad not to have Godzilla around here all during every match. This is going to become quite a fun little challenge. How long until the One Piece stuff comes to Fortnite?
Not sure, but the last anime news was the new thing in the shop right now.
The Jujutsu Kaisen, the villains.
Kind of want to see some of the anime power-ups come into the game again.
Oh, that probably wouldn't be till next season, at least. They're not going to do that at the same time. As the
Next
end.
season's most likely gonna be nice, so maybe there will be a pirate game.
Yeah, pirates. I just want to say, when they eventually do get the One Piece going, if they have it and they get rid of all the swords before we get a chance to use Zoro, I'm going to be so disappointed.
Well, they could always just add that new sword that is just a bunch of swords.
Yes, indeed. 3-sword technique. The most over-the-top anime sword fighting stuff.
I think the main reason they might not add like the demon fruits and all that stuff, because the stretchy one might mess with the skins.
That is indeed true. Although, could you imagine how much fun that would be?
They might find a way if they replace the arms when you get the power up with something else, with the new arm.
Getting to play this game as Luffy or Zoro would be so great.
I'm underneath if you're trying to figure out where I am with the barrels.
Oh, there you are. Yes. I can't cut through here. Nope, I can't. Because it's a road.
Nope, the steps around the
Right here.
support. There you go. Oh,
Wonderful.
I'm hearing. My sister says.
I saw
Oh,
that
I
our economy is really starting to recover over the last couple of days. And, you know, it's kind of interesting. I know a lot, and I do mean a lot of people at this point, that are all trying to find work right now. And the AI nonsense has been threatening jobs like no other. But with all the jobs that are currently opening up, I can't help but wonder if things are going to start to correct a little bit. It may be wishful thinking, but I am already noticing things locally that are changing. I don't know if it's something people are noticing in their parts of the country, but up here in Alaska, I have noticed over like the last week, the whole state seeming to just shift. And I gotta say, for the first time in a long time, I feel hopeful about some of the, about kind of looking at the future of finances, opportunity. We'll see if it actually pans out in the long run, but I've been thinking about that for a little bit. Maybe there's the chance to finally get my own place. Not like I'm, a place I'm not renting. I like a really, really, really cheap place, and try and make that work out. And if I could do that, then I could have my little woodworking station. Maybe I'll get an empty lot and actually build my home from scratch. Like I need another project.
I never noticed that before.
What do you find?
This balloon on the roof of this building that's like makes it like a corgi in a shark costume.
Oh yes, isn't he cute?
And there's one of those little robots in its mouth.
Yes, defeat the robots. I saw a streamer that I follow has just announced that he's going on a trip to Japan, and
A lot of them are going to Japan.
yeah, it's a popular place
Right
right now to
now.
get to go to. And if I had the resources that I could spend wisely to do that, I totally would do that. But right now, even though the economy is starting to see a turnaround financially, I don't know how I'm going to be able to pull it off unless I actually do like a business sort of, make it like a business sort of venture. I can't do a tourist sort of approach. I don't have the money to be able to afford to, on that sort of stuff. I'm incredibly stingy when it comes to saving stuff because I have so many projects, like the t-shirts. $500 for the t-shirts at this point. Incredibly expensive for the output of what's being done. But it's all about learning something, so I'm perfectly fine with it. But when you do things like that, then you don't have time for as much resources for things like vacations, which for me isn't a problem. If I had to go on vacations, just kind of wandering around just for the sake of it, it might be fun to begin with, but I would feel stifled because I wouldn't be able to work on projects during that time frame. I would feel like I was wasting opportunities. I do want to go one day, but I want it to be like a business sort of endeavor to actually make it work out in that sense.
I found a rail. Go.
Oh my goodness, I almost threw myself off the ledge. Oh, golly. What the? Who are you fighting, Bastion?
Did you want the rail gun?
Oh, you were shooting at me. I thought it was the enemy. I'll pass on the railgun. I actually found a hunting rifle, and so that's going to fare better for me. Because, it doesn't have the charge. Thanks for the heads up on that, though. If Godzilla was out, I would be, definitely want to grab that.
Okay. The pickle company has a food truck and it's playing music.
Oh, I gotta come take a look at that. Oh, let me up here.
Oh yeah, here's the speaker. It's on the top of it.
All right, almost there. I overshot by a bit.
I think they must have written a theme song for it, because I think I've heard Kappa Kappa.
Charm for the audience. Kappa. Okay. Now I gotta know. Oh my! I was going to say, that sounds familiar. I know what a kappa is now. A mythological creature of Japanese folklore. A green humanoid being with webbed hands and feet. Yes, that thing is a thing of nightmares. And I remember hearing about it because a while back, because it's theorized that it was a type of even larger version of the giant salamander. Greetings, Beard Jason. How are you doing?
There you go.
You like an
Okay.
ice cream truck for pickles? I'm into it. Yes. Rather than get
Okay,
your
now
soda
the
rush, you
music
get
in
your
here is
salt rush.
soothing,
Oh, what was that?
especially with the wait. There's music in here, but it's soothing, especially with the waves going. Oh shoot, the storm.
I need to turn up the music in this game.
There's a Kinetic blade up here.
Alright, I already have one, so I'm good to go. Someone else can grab it if you so need. Oof! Thanks, I needed the boost. Help! Thank you. Alright, enemy behind us. Be sure to buckle your safety
I
belt.
think you're seeing the train thing, not a car. Because here comes
Nah,
the train.
it was coming from over there.
Oh, oh, behind us that way. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there he is. Sensational. Ha ha! It's always me. Just got eliminated. I thought it was a pretty smooth sort of move there. He didn't expect that. He did that fancy tumble, only to get gunned down.
Alright,
The bots.
down here or up on the island?
Come on, I'm so close. These are good to practice with. If I could hit any of them.
What do you mean? I've taken them out with the flipping car. How can you not hit any of them?
I kept gunning with this hunting rifle, and I was missing every one of my shots. Kind of made that elimination from
Okay,
earlier
I
seem
kept
pretty
hitting them with the car.
simple. Yep. It's a good thing you were taking him out, because I definitely wasn't.
Car's pretty wrecked now.
That's what gas stations are for. Yeah, that fire just does not last.
It might have been you splashing that. Remember we learned before splashing goes for
Well,
fire.
Yeah, well, we also... I remember them mentioning that they had made the fire weaker in the storm, and that apparently there was a bug with it or something like that. I wonder if that's part of what was happening.
Right now the bug is it catches on fire on itself, so it damages in like 2-3 seconds.
Yeah. Success. Over the falls. Yeah. Huzzah. Victory celebration. Come back. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, it glitched again. Yeah, it's up here rather than down there. Oh, no. All right. Coming for you.
My bike betrayed me.
Evil bike.
I got medkits at least.
Huzzah.
I wonder if the rest of the people are just bots.
At this point, it probably is more likely than not. Yeah, this guy's acting a little off.
6 across 4. That's very unusual.
Yep.
There might be some, Mario. But you'd think
It's
there'd
3 teams
be...
against 3 3 people and 3
Oh, now it's
teams.
gone down.
Or, no, not 3.
Yeah. We 5 outside of us.
Oh, gunfire. Over there on the island, I think.
Yeah, they're fighting the boss.
Yep.
So that might be the only real full team. Real team left.
Yep.
Because bots won't go fight the boss.
I'm going to try and risk getting over there.
I'd say let's just go to the circle.
I'm getting shot. From over there.
They took out the boss. Oh, no, never mind. He's still alive. Ooh, wow. I got melted by them. Okay, well. That didn't go so well.
There's a bunch of rapid gunfire down that way.
That might be bots, and this is the last team.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause that sounds like bots over that way. They're very, very rapid. The pop, 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 pop.
Ooh. Dang, they hit hard.
I'm trying to land. But I keep
One of
hitting the
them's
air thingy,
right in
but-
front of you.
Well, right now I can't seem to get to go down. There we go.
Yep. Heal. 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 Ooh. Dang, that was... Oh. That was the team that you saw earlier that was shooting down the corner that did the final elimination because of that. Wow. Now I wonder if they really were bots or if they were actually people. Wow, well done on the kills there, Bastion. You're carrying us for that. I was just carrying you guys to demise. All right, well, we're going to bring this to an end here. We had a victory. We had several losses. We had a close one with the last one. We'll be back doing a little bit of this tomorrow. Then we're going to be doing some animation, and we're going to be doing a couple of art streams over this coming month, and so I'll give you more information when it happens. But anyway, I gotta try and focus tomorrow on and the following day on trying to get the big project kind of wrapped up. I need to get that thing finished so I can move on to the next thing. And then it will be actually a couple of art redeems kind of put into one. And so look forward to that. All right. Thank you, Jess and Bastion, for participating. Much appreciated. Always great having you all around. And much appreciated to Velexi as well, who came in earlier. Wait, you can't end. I just got here. I have to... You have to start over. You know, the benefit for you, BR Jason, is that you have the rewind button because you're on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow starting at about 10 in the evening. So, bye, I guess. You don't have to be so melancholy about it, BR Jason. We're just a small little community around here. It shouldn't be so... It shouldn't weigh upon your soul so much. Wait, don't leave, says Waika. Not yet. Wait a minute. Greetings to you folks over on the Rumble side. How are you doing? I'm going to hold to see what the messages are, but we are in the process of starting to wrap things up here. What we are going to be hopefully getting a chance to see this next month is we're going to see some of the art stuff, some of the drawn art stuff make a comeback. The animation is starting to come to a close, at least for this next project. And, oh, I see. Okay, we had a raid over on the Rumble side. I see. Raid incoming. Air raid. Greetings. How you doing, Air Gaming? And Purdy Do. Much appreciated to you folks. Hope you're doing well. What were you doing over on your... Oh, over in your neck of the woods? Let me pull up this over here. Here, what sort of streams do you do? On this channel with likes and follows. If you don't, you're wrong. You're very kind. You're very kind. We're a civil. For those that don't know, we are a. We do our community games on Friday and a little bit on Saturday. We used to do more of them once upon a time. Things started changing as we tried to get into trying to make things that are a little bit more, with a little bit more longevity. Not to say the community building is not part of longevity. I do believe it is a part of that. But we have been trying to get things into some artistic and animation projects. You can find that stuff over on Castercraft. It's over here on Rumble. It's on YouTube. But during days like today, we do games with people that are in the community. I was joined together with 3 of the folks on tonight's stream. Sometimes we have more, sometimes we have less, but it's usually a time for me to kind of ramble when it's just me gaming, and to carry on conversations with those that are members of the community when folks are here. Do mostly gaming streams as well as model kit streaming. Oh, you do hands-on sort of artistic stuff. That's really nice. You know, because of that, I mean, that alone deserves a follow, because I'm always looking for artistic folks over on the Rumble side. Rumble's not very friendly to art streams, and so we're trying to. I want to see it grow, but it may take a few more months until it really starts taking off. But if you ever do some of those as live streams, then it gives me a place to raid if that indeed becomes the case, because I don't want to raid like AI streams. Those things are obnoxious. I run 3 channels, and I... Oh, very nice. I do streams with Waika. Wait a minute. So we got 2 Waikas here? We have Waika and Wikipedia. Wait a minute, is that Waika times 2? I hate to raid and run, but I have to head to bed. But I will leave a lurk. Well, much appreciated. Much appreciated. And I'll be sure to take a look at the channels that you mentioned about. It's like 5 a.m. So you're over on the East Coast then. Yes, so we are the late night streamers over here. You know, it actually raises an interesting point. Originally, the late night streams for my channel actually began as a result of working with streamers, and I didn't want to impose upon their time slot. So I chose late night as being my stuff. And we never left that time slot. We tried. I tried making some of the earlier time slots work, but there's just way too much competition. So, and I'm way too mellow of a fellow when it comes to streaming to really have the energy for the daytime stream slots. Wicca. Oh, okay. That's how you pronounce it. Wicca. Sleep is a lie. You know, it's not something I'm a fan of. I honestly am not a big fan of sleep. And go for one more round, because there's a couple that reminds me a couple more things I want to mention about. But we're just going to go for one more round, then we're going to wrap things up here. BR Jason gets his wish. He didn't want it to end, and now we're not ending. So, congratulations, sir. But I want to ask this question. If you were to... Let me think of how to word this. If you were to be creating a brand new channel, either on Rumble, YouTube, or something else, something that's never been done before, what would that be? What have you not seen out there that you think would be a great idea? I saw something earlier that made me think about that. And thinking about the models building that was mentioned by Air Gaming, it made me start thinking about that. And I'll tell you about the idea in a little bit, but I first want you to kind of think about that. BR Jason says, I win. Much appreciate Air. Sleep is so boring. I agree. Well, I might agree, primarily because I don't really dream a whole lot. And when I do dream, it's usually really weird. Weird and kind of, it's not disturbing, it's more just dumb. And so I don't like sleeping. So philosophical. At my age, sleep is necessary. Tis true. I hope that as I get older that I have to sleep less and less, but I'm finding that not really to be the case. Well, if I knew what I would be making, I would be making a killing. I don't know if that would necessarily be the case anymore. I think that a lot of new channels that are really brand new don't do so well. But it could do well. Part of the challenge is trying to get something that is unique enough that people instinctively want to watch it, but it's familiar enough that people are not deterred by seeing something completely different. It's a fine balance. How do you know sleep is boring? You're asleep. Solid point. Tis true. You know, I've always been aware of when I'm, well, not always, there's like 2 times where this has not happened, but I've usually been able to detect when I'm asleep. And it's usually something where I think, this is so stupid, and I'm just waiting for myself to kind of wake up. So here's a channel idea that I thought of the other day. And the reason why I'm telling you this and not trying to do it myself is because I don't have the ability to do it right now. Even if I really wanted to, I'm not sure that would be the best option for me to try and do. But I know that it would do well. Imagine this. A YouTube channel where you play a game like this, but instead of normal game commentary or kind of casual stuff that I do, you're treating it like a military debrief. You have somebody that's dressed up as like a sergeant that's telling folks about all the things that they did wrong during the campaign and telling about who did the right job, and using it as a creative sort of way to educate people about military history, while at the same time just kind of being lighthearted, using games as your medium. The more I think about it, the more I think it would be a lot of fun to try and do. But the amount of time it would take to do it well is so outlandish. I don't know if it would be worth it. And if you were to do it, the number of people that would watch it would be so small for so long that it would never really pay for itself because of the amount of effort that would have to go into it. But I would love to try and pull that channel off. I myself would probably not be the person doing the presentations. It would have to be someone a bit more energetic than myself. But it would be absolutely hilarious and educational at the same time. You mean a Rumble channel? Well, Rumble, YouTube, any of them, honestly. Rumble is not friendly to channels that do edited videos. It's primarily a live stream channel. A live stream platform, that is. I know they're trying to change it. They're not there yet. They likely will be there soon enough. Surprise, buddy. I drew you in only to gut you like a fish. He probably regrets coming in for the kill on that one. True, for now, it's a work in progress. Yes. You know, it's kind of weird. When you think about Rumble's potential, it's huge. Rumble has a lot of potential. But I also see them not really doing a whole lot. I code websites, okay? I'm not just saying this because I try to fake something. I actually tried doing something like a YouTube channel or a Rumble sort of platform. It's not that hard. And so the fact that there's some bugs that still persist is really weird to me. And I hope that they correct things soon, but I don't know if they currently have the skill set to pull it off. They will one day, but the question is, how much longer until it happens? But at least now there is a steady audience in the Rumble space. That was not there last year. Last year when I was trying to stream on Rumble, oh, what the? When I was trying to stream on Rumble last year, it was so full of bots, and it still is. I'm not saying that they're all gone. But the number of bots was so outlandishly huge. It was in the tens of thousands. Okay, that's how many I got for the bots. Tens of thousands of bots. Now that number has disappeared. It's a lot more authentic. By the way, for those that are watching, consider liking or disliking. I will accept either. Because a like or dislike means that you are flesh and blood. A bot typically doesn't do that. A bot will comment all day, but a bot doesn't usually press like or dislike. There's another channel that I was actually in the process of helping someone to build. I was working with some YouTubers, and somebody asked for one of the people in their crew was wanting to have a channel of his own to be able to work with, and so I was going to work with him, partner up to make a very unique, one-of-a-kind channel. Well, not exactly one of a kind, but close enough. And we got very close to it kind of being launched. We were in the process of working with some companies, trying to coordinate stuff, and we got within probably 4 months of actually launching the channel, and never happened. And I found out afterwards that it would indeed have been super popular, but it also would have had some problems that were unforeseen at the time, but after a couple of years, they've become very, very apparent. I'm not going to mention what that channel was just yet because I still think that there's potential with it. And I don't know, maybe the guy wants to actually do a follow-up with it. I'm going to give it a shot again one day. Not now. Not even in 2 years, but in like 4 years, 5 years, maybe. But if I was to make a Rumble channel with this idea, I think it would be something special. I think we would even be able to get like support from Rumble to fund it. Theoretically. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. It's bad. Very bad, very bad, very bad. Okay, get out of here. One day I hope to actually get in contact with Rumble. I've been trying for a while. No success yet. But if that happens, I have a couple of things I want to pass on to them, some ideas. If they happen, then great. Otherwise, yeah, maybe another time. Good ideas always make a comeback. Oh, there we go. A little closer than I wanted it to be. And the guy was Mr. Animal. And he found out it would have been done well, but have problems with Mr. Beast roast up. Oh, no. That's a problem. Oh, golly. Golly, I need a cart. I can't afford it. Just gotta run, Get out of here. Should be far enough away to heal up. Down by the river. Darn, I don't have my rifle anymore. I mean, this thing did save me here, so I guess I can't complain too much. Now the question is, do I go back for the full health that I saw, or do I press on? How about I go somewhere else and try and potentially loop back? By the way, folks, if you have an interest in wanting to participate in these games, all you have to do is be a part of the Discord. Every now and again, rarely we get some new people that want to participate. Tonight was one of those nights. We had someone who wanted to join in. It usually happens like once every 6 months or so, roughly. But should people find interest in that, that is something that people can do. We'll be back tomorrow, by the way, for those that didn't hear it earlier. We'll be back tomorrow for a little bit of Fortnite, followed by art and animation. I'm working on a short about a hiker that is made of Legos, and right now I'm trying to deal with the environment. The environment has been causing me a lot of problems, but I'm getting close to being successful with it, and tomorrow I need to try and refine some of the grass that I was creating. I've been trying to fix a problem that has been an issue for a long time, and I think I may have stumbled upon the solution. Come back here, you. Golly. That was close. You and me, Squishy. We're going places. Man, that was way too close. Come back here. Did I see you could leave? Oh, golly. Oh, man. I just need to reset. Or get a car. And that guy's accuracy is too good. Weapon too high of damage. Just get out of here. Well, you're just going to have to keep riding your terror bear for transportation. Poor bear. Doesn't want to be a terror bear. It's the reverse of a Care Bear. You know, they actually saw some bears recently. They should all be asleep right now, but we had so much warm weather from the winds that caused the rest of the country to become frozen that it caused a lot of problems, and a lot of the bears actually started the process of waking up, only to find out that it's still winter, and the snow and the freezing cold winter returned, and now they don't really know what to do. Most of them have gone back to bed, thankfully. Yeah, collision. Dang. It's almost down. There we go. Sensational. Oh no, oh no. That's not good. Not good. Get me out of here. Close, close, close. So before we... Well, actually, hold on just a second. Oh, there they go. Take this, Darth Maul. Yep. Give me that. Delicious blue water. Okay, so... Oh, there you are. Too bad I didn't hit him at all. Just part. Okay. Let me finish for you, Jeff. Before we start another round of 7 matches. Oh, golly. I guess just partially finish. So as we start to bring this to a close, oh, there we go. Sappy pirate. We never really talked a whole lot about New Year's resolutions and kind of what our goals were. And we're already in the second month. So I asked this question. Of the things that you want to do with your time during this year, are you already off to a good start with it? And if not, how far behind are you? And what sort of strategies are you trying to do to help rekindle your efforts? Into the storm with ye. Oh, golly. Oh, get me out of here. Ow! Phooey. My goals are to find more Finland jokes. Finland jokes? Sounds chilly. Oh, no, wait, that's Southern Hemisphere. Finland is a cold country. Like on the border of Finland and Russia, partially Finnish. Oh, okay. I missed that first one. The one that was a joke that you were referring to. Close! Yeah, well, not good enough. Maybe next time. Well, on that note, folks, we're going to bring this to a close. Since we have plenty of people on the Rumble side, we're going to give this a shot to try and do a raid. Now, my raiding on Rumble has not gone very well. Most of the channels we've raided usually are gone, and so we can't raid them again. And most of them are during the late afternoon, not the late evening or early morning. All right, I see somebody we can go and raid. Oh wait, nope, not that one, not that one. My bad. What about this one? And it's not playing, so I think that might be a dud channel. Does someone have somebody on the Rumble side that is someone that we could raid? Because my options are kind of limited. You know, there are a couple of channels that I have raided in the past that I keep thinking, it's like, oh, I'm obviously going to see them again. And then it never happens. The world of streaming is very volatile. We don't think about it a whole lot, but it is one of the most volatile industries out there. People are here one day, they're gone the next. And some people make a comeback. Some people make a comeback for one stream, and others make a comeback for many years. One of the benefits of getting to stream as long as I have, which has been now 2.5 years, is that I get the ability to kind of say that I am now a veteran in it. Not a pro. I'm not saying that, but I'm a veteran in this space. But I have seen a whole lot of people come and go in this sphere. Rumble far more than others. But that's starting to change, thankfully. Starting slowly to change. The only jokes I know is the one that they are expected to learn a number of languages, as all of Europe does. So they cannot talk to people in 4 languages. I heard the air con to TV guy is a cool guy to raid. Oh wait, never mind. Greetings again, Veluxy. To send you off with the fact that there used to be a restaurant in the town north of us called Here Today, Gone Tamales. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, we just had a huge drop-off on the viewer count on the Rumble side, which is kind of unfortunate as we're getting ready for the raid here. Wow, we are the top Fortnite streamer. Cool. How about this one? Let me listen to the audio, see, make sure they're not like cussing or whatnot. Ugh, come on, folks. Stop being so inappropriate. Okay, we're not going to be able to raid them. Let's try something else. Let's just... Okay, you know what? I know where I can go here. We're going to go over to Area 52. I just realized he is live. We're going to go raid Area 52. Starting the raid, copy, paste. For those who don't know, Area 52 has raided us in the past, so we're going to go and give him some support. Send them to me, because I'll cuss free if you want me to. No, we don't want the cussing, okay? We want civil, friendly places. And this is the closest that we can find right now. So we're going to start the raid for there. To everyone, thanks for coming by. Much appreciated for your time. Have a very pleasant evening and morning, everybody. Just a reminder, be civil to one another. And we will see you all next time. We'll be back tomorrow for a little bit of Fortnite, and then we are going to be doing art and animation afterwards. Until next time, folks, have a very pleasant evening. Starting the raid on the Rumble side. On the Twitch side, thanks for coming by. We will not be raiding into those on the YouTube side. Much appreciated for your time, and have a wonderful evening.